Okay, so where were we?
We were working on the delete CSHTML file. Hmm.
Okay, you are getting an error in entry.
Yeah,
We can try something else here. Comment out this line.
the,
Yes,
this
this.
one.
Yes. Okay, from the next line. Let's say where entry. Yes, equal to db.entry s. Okay, wait. Comment out this line and uncomment the above one. Yes, maybe the problem is this. In the entry, please write s. Yes. Okay, so you can delete that line 80. So in the above method, you have also done the same. Can you go to the above? Is follow. Yes. So we also have to pass our object in the entry one. Okay.
Oh,
That's how it will take the arguments. So that's the error.
okay. Yes.
Okay, so we have created our deleted view and we are working on our HTTP post method for the delete, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so have you added all these like temp data and view back, temp data in your index and view back in your delete.css table? Yes, and your delete.css. Okay, go back. Okay, run it.
So should I click on delete?
Yes, yes, press delete. Okay, so that one is deleted, right?
Yeah.
And you are getting a message data is deleted. Okay, get back. Now we have one more option. Okay, so what's the option is that we can directly delete and okay, just leave that one because that will just pause something. Okay, let's work on the details. Okay, so till now, what methods we have completed here?
Uh, we completed insert, wait, create, edit, and delete.
Okay, okay, so let's work on the details one. Can you run the program and click on details? So here in the URL, first thing you are going to your controller home then details action method, and then it is taking an ID and okay. Uh,
Okay.
you can close this. Let's create public action result details int ID. S. You should also add S in details. Okay. So return the view here. Okay. Now write where. Let's create a variable.
Within the same
Yeah,
function, is
just
it?
press enter after line 94. Yes. Where let's create details by ID equal to db.students.where. You can copy that from your line 73. Okay, so as I have explained before, where is from your link queue, and this model gives model.id equal to id. This is called your lambda function. Okay, it is also the part
Okay.
of link queue, but it is separately called lambda function. When you are providing any if condition type things or any functional things directly in a line, it is called lambda function. It
Okay.
is also used in your Python lambda functions. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
In the return view, pass details by ID. Okay. Now right click on details, create a view, add a view. Okay. So what this scaffolding means?
Uh, it's preparing the file according to details. Yes.
So it means that it will first go to the model. Okay, like you are using the student, right? So it will go to that model, take all of its properties or variable names. Okay, now you can see it is displaying them. So this is called scaffolding, that it is taking those models name and automatically displaying them, okay, in a order way,
Okay.
and creating a view for that. This is scaffolding. Okay, so let's say in our index.cshtml, let's go there.
Sorry. Could
index
you repeat?
index.cshtml.
Okay.
Go there. No, index.cshtml. This is details.
Oh, index. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, can you scroll down? Okay, wait. Remove this ID from line 23 to 25.
21 to
23 to 25.
oh 20.
Okay. Similarly, scroll down and remove this one ID. Okay, so what we have done is we have removed our ID display method from our index page. Okay, so now it
Okay.
will only display the name, gender, and age. And what we want is when we click on details button, okay, so it will show the ID also. Okay, that's what we wanted.
Okay.
So let's get back to details. Yes. Now copy line 13 to 15 and just press enter after line 12. Paste it here and change it for ID. No, just change the name to ID in line 14. Yes. You have pasted two times, I think. Okay, no, no, no,
Let me.
no, 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 no. Okay. Also choose this from line 20 to 21. Oh, sorry, 20 to 22. Copy this. Press enter after line 15. Paste it and also make it for ID. Okay, so here you can see DT tag is for your data. Okay, and DD for a data definition. So
Okay.
DT is for data term and DD is for its definition. Okay,
Okay.
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 Go to your home controller and let's run it. Click on details. Now you can see the idea. Okay, back to the list. No, no, no. You have option back to the list. So here we have just removed our ID. Okay, and we have added in our details page there. Okay,
Okay.
so you have just completely created your whole CRUD application. Okay, create
Okay.
the whole operation of CRUD. And is there any doubt in the whole code anywhere?
No, so far.
Okay. Uh, you can also look for 1 minute if you want. You can close this. Okay, any doubt?
No, so far.
Okay, so this is our code first approach, right?
Yeah.
Now let's work on data first approach. Save this project and let's create another project. This one, ASP.NET Web Application. Uh, just name it according to you, like data first PFD and things like that. Make it empty. Yes. No MVC.
It should
No,
remain
no,
empty.
no.
Okay. Right click OK.
Yes. Again create it. Okay. This name is also there. Okay. You have to choose another name.
Okay. Here go back and open the project. Strange. I mean there's a project on that, but there's no solution file.
Okay. Just give a name DB1. Wait, wait. It means it is running right now. Okay. Can you see on your taskbar that whether it is running or not? No, no. Just on the Visual Studio.
Uh,
Nothing, right? Okay. Just save it. Okay. Create it. Uh, Click on create again. Okay. Wait. Okay. Close the whole Visual Studio.
let's
So this one is running. Okay. Close this one also. Yeah. Don't save. Don't save. Okay. Create a new project. Okay. First, just see it. Right click on your DB2 in Solution Explorer. Add new item in the data. Okay. Okay. Close. Okay. Just go to your SSMS or SQL Server. Write a new query. Uh, Create a new database. name it like DB first demo, anything like that. Okay, create a table. Let's say create the same table that we have created in our previous project, student one. Okay, student. Give the same properties like ID, name, age, gender. ID should be a primary key. Okay, so in the database first approach, the entity framework creates model classes and properties corresponding to the existing database model, such as table and columns.
Okay.
So as you
Okay.
have seen that we have created first a model for a student, then we have created a student context file, right? In code first one.
Yeah.
So in the database first one, we are creating that in our SQL server, and then we will connect it, and our framework, entity framework, will generate those classes. Okay, and then we can just do same
Okay.
as. Okay, so yeah, you have created the table, insert some values in it, two, three values, insert into DB student values. Okay, wait, close this, I mean backspace, remove this line, directly go to your databases, this database that you have created, DB first demo, then your tables, system table. Okay, so this is not created yet. Okay, write that command, insert two or three values. Okay. You should also change the ID. Okay, go to your master. Yes, select this one, DB first timer. Now create a table. Go to tables. Okay, right click on this. Edit top 200 rows. Okay, just directly do it here. Wait a minute. Okay, so it is taking it as an error. Go to your table structure again. Yeah, remove this. Okay. You have not given. Okay. Instead of create, write alter. Yes. Now run it. Okay. For this you have to write like alter table or constraint. Okay. Just remove this. Create a new table.
Let me just say delete table.
You should write drop or remove the table from here. Run it. Okay. But it will only delete your records. If you want to delete your whole table, then you should write drop. Okay. Okay. So just create another table. Great. Press Control Z and Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah. Change in this. Uh, just uh, delete one from DB student one. From the name, delete one. Yes. Okay. So that's the problem that I am saying about. If you use delete, okay, so it will only delete the records, not the table. Okay. Now you can write
Okay.
one in your DB student one. You should write one here. Yes. Create a table. Okay. Now in the insert command also add one. Add the values. Okay. Go back to your C sharp application. Here, go to your DB2, right click, add new item, data. This one, ADO.NET Entity Data Model. Yes. And give the name and thing like, let's say, your student model. Yes.
So, which model? The first one,
Yeah,
right?
first one, because we have created our database and we are just joining it. That's why. Okay, yeah, new connection. So, your server name, you should have copied there. Go to your, drop down. Okay, your this one database, DB first demo.
Should I click next?
Wait a minute. Yes, okay, click it. Okay. No, go to, okay, so this one here, wait, wait, click on next. Now here, go to tables. Yes. Uh, Also, wait here. We don't have foreign key, so you can uncheck that box, include foreign key columns in middle. Okay, just finish it. Okay. Yes, okay. You should write, yes, this one. Do not show this message again. Close the references in your solution explorer. Okay, so you can see the first one DB student that you have created it also here, and then your DB student one is here. Okay, DB student one is the one that you have put your data in. Okay, so in the Web Explorer. First, let's go to DB student 1 under student model.tt. No, yeah, here. Here you can see the whole model file is created, right? Like we have created for the student. Okay. Also, if you go to your student model context tt, so this is the whole pre-generated file, which will be generated by your entity framework to connect it and map the data. Okay. Go to your student model designer. Okay, then student model EDMX diagram. Okay, then student model.cs. Go again to student model.context. Go down a little, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, here you can see in line 56, it is inheriting DB context file. Okay, but the problem here is that it does not generate your context file here. There may be some problem with it. If you want, we can just close this one and again create a new project, then link it again.
Okay.
Just close it from the cross side. Close the whole application, Visual Studio. Don't save it. This time use web forms. Yes, yes, yes.
The
Yeah.
checkbox, right?
Again, go to your DB first, right click, entity model. Just write student. Okay, next. You have to generate a new connection. You can change the name here, like DB first demo entities, if you want.
Should I continue next?
Okay, let's continue. Maximize it also. Okay, only selected DB student one table.
Should I click on
Okay,
finish?
yes, click. Okay, minimize your references. Okay, let's go again one by one in every file. First, go to the designer one first. Okay, student.edmx.diagram. Go to dbstudent1.cs. Okay, so this is generated now. Go to student.cs. Okay, so the main problem is your entity model class does not generate your context file. Okay, there might be the problem with the patch working here. You can either just update your Visual Studio for that because there is no problem in the process or anything like that. Go to individual components, ADO.NET. Yeah, write ADO. That's, write entity. Close it.
Should I
Yes.
close it?
Okay, I will take a look into that. But let me just explain what should happen here. Okay, I'll close this one also. Okay, so
Okay.
this should generate your DB context file as well. Okay, and just like our previous project,
Okay.
we have created first student file, then DB context file, right? So here in a student.cs,
Yeah.
it is in db student1.cs. It has created your that student file, the whole scheme of the database, and then after going to that one in the context file. Okay. But it should have create the context file. If it has created the context file, then you also have that like DB student one database context file. Okay, something like that. Then you can just take this, create a model, and do the whole same work that you have previously done in that project. Okay. There is no difference after that. Just
Okay.
only one thing. It is created by own, and that we have created that. Okay. Go to your DB first dot overview.
Okay.
Okay. Student dot edmx diagram one. No. On the left side of DB first overview. Yes. Right click on this one. Okay. Here. We does not have any stored procedure right now. Okay. Click on stored procedure mapping. Okay. Select insert function, drop down. Okay, so you can see this is empty now. In the coming one, in the coming session, we will create some stored procedure. Okay, and then we will take those stored procedure here,
Okay.
so that when we will be going to use this method, okay, insert, update, and delete, it will directly take those stored procedure as a function here. Okay, and we are not going to write any code for that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let
Okay.
me tell you one more thing. Okay. Go to your dbstudent1.cs. Okay. Let's click enter after line 18. Under the square brackets, write scaffold, SCA. S should be capital. FO. It should have, yeah, FOLD, not R. Okay. Then column, COLUMN. Parenthesis open and write false. Yes.
False.
Okay. Yeah, only false. You don't need to write this one. Okay. In the top, here after line 13, okay, you have to add one more class here, like system.components. Okay, wait. It can directly add that. Hover on scaffold column. The error it is getting. Okay. Now you can see it needs a, yeah, this one, system.component model dot data annotations. Add this one. Okay. So now what this will do, when we were generating a view, okay, in the MVC, so you can see that it is generating the display feature for all of the properties like name, age, gender instead of ID. Okay. So first thing, we have created our ID as primary key there. So it is by default that its scaffold column will be false. Okay, it means the ID will not be generated or will not be
Okay.
scaffolded. Okay, so here we can also define any other field
Okay.
name by default as a scaffold column false. So we have applied it on our in age.
Okay.
Okay, it means that when we will create a view for this,
Okay.
it will scaffold. but this age will not come there as a display. Okay, if we want, we have to apply that manually.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now you can stop sharing. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
I can see.
So here, let me first take you to the relationships. Okay, okay. So relationship in entity framework define how entities are related to each other in the data model. Okay. These relationships represent how different tables in a database are connected. Okay, so there your entity
Okay.
framework supports various type of relationship, which includes one of the mains like one to one, one to many, and many to many. Okay, so let's understand what are
Okay.
your one to one, your one to one relationship. In this one, each record in one entity is related to exactly one record in another entity. Okay, uh,
Okay.
let's say you have this entity. Uh, you can say it like an student. Okay, this one is for your student. Okay, then this one is for your college. Okay, so your one to one relationship, it is written as this. Your one to one relationship will be like your a single name of a student is connected with a single name of college. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
it means that only one student, a single individual student, can connect or can participate, study in only a single college at a time. So this is your one-to-one relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have one-to-many relationship. Okay. That is written as this. So in one-to-many relationship, you can see like there can be one college, one single college, and there may be many number of students for that single college. Okay. So that is known as one-to-many.
Okay.
Can you understand
Okay.
what I'm saying? Okay,
Yeah.
so in one to many, each record is one entity in one entity can be related to multiple records in another entity. But each record in the second entity is related to only one record in first entity. That's what I've said. A single record from
Okay.
college is connected to multiple records of a student, and multiple records of a student is only connected to the single record of college. So this is your one to many relationship. Okay,
Okay.
then you have many to many relationship. Okay, so in many to many relationship, multiple records in one entity can be related to multiple records in another entity and vice versa. Okay, this typically requires a
Okay.
link table in the database. So it can be represented as, let's say, this is not college, this is something else. Let's say it is of friends. Okay,
Okay.
okay, let's say your single student is friend of this one and also friend of this one. Okay, and this student is also friend of this one, also friend of this one. Okay, Similarly, for your second student, it is a friend of this one and another one. Okay. So it is there are multiple records here and multiple records here. So the multiple records here are connected with the multiple records here. Okay, there is no condition like only one record is
Okay.
connected to multiple, nothing like that. Okay, so your multiple records in one entity can be related to multiple records in another entity. This is called your many-to-many relationship. Okay,
Okay.
is there any doubt?
Okay. No doubt.
Okay, so to configure this relationship, your entity framework allows two ways. First is data annotation. Okay, so data annotation is the same thing that we have used till now, like in your student class, right? Uh, where you are defining the structure of a database of a student. You are writing key, right, under the square brackets. Similarly, you can also write foreign key. Okay, you can write required for the validation that this field is required. So that is known as your data annotation. And the your another way is Fluent API. Okay, in this one, you can use model builder object in the on model creating method for your DB context class to configure relationship and constraints programmatically. Okay, let me give a simple example here.
Okay.
Let's say you have these two different database table. Okay, I have created their model.
Okay.
One is your author, which has the fields like author ID, then name, and then this books. Okay, this books is of type collection with a generic type book. It means it is of type this book class. Okay, so every time this books is selected, it is accessing whole book class and creating a collection for that. Okay. Similarly, that we have done with the enums. When we were writing enums, instead of data type, we are giving the name of that enum. Okay, it is the same feature. You are creating a collection of book type, this book type. Okay, now if you go here in your book class,
Okay.
you have book ID, then title, then the author ID. Okay, for you can say for matching purposes. Okay, or the foreign key purpose, you can just give that by yourself. Then you are also creating an author data type author variable which will access this thing. Okay, so you have both the links there.
Okay.
This link to this link to this.
Okay.
Okay, now how we can implement the relationships. So here, for implementing the relationship, as I've told you, you can use on model creating, okay, in the DB model builder. So how this will work? You have created a method, okay, of protected type. What does protected type do? You can access this method only in your class or the derived class. Okay, you cannot access it outside the class. Okay, you can override this method and it does
Okay.
not return anything. So it is a by default name on model creating. Okay, you can create on model creating. It is creating a object of your DB model builder, model builder. Okay, any doubt in this?
Okay. No doubt.
This is a by default thing. Okay, let me tell you. In your file that we have taken a look system.data.entity. Okay, which gives you the DB set option in your DB context file, right? This is also present there. Okay,
Okay.
so you are using this DB model builder. You have created an object. Okay, this class allows
Okay.
you to define the model's appearance, structure, and anything like that. Okay, so what you are
Okay.
doing, you are using your object model builder, then taking an entity as author.
Okay.
Okay. Now the first thing that you've done is dot has many a gives a dot books. Okay. So what does it do? It is saying that now an author can have many books. Okay. So what this line has doing, you can see
Okay.
has many. It is your a predefined built-in method in your this DB model builder. Okay. With this, you are specifying that
Okay.
your this author. Okay. This can have many books from your books class. Okay. It means it is a one-to-many
Okay.
relationship here. Your single author can have many books relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Any doubt in this one?
No
Okay.
doubt.
So this one with required B gives B dot author. So what it is saying? It is specifying that each book is required to have an author.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see we
Okay.
are using with required. It means and we are applying it to author. A for your author, B for your book. This is your alias, right? You have created the object of your
Yeah.
book and author. Okay. So this is applying that your
Okay.
book should have author. Okay. Each book should have author. This is a required. This
Okay.
is a must condition. Okay. This is also a relationship. Then
Okay.
you have this one has foreign key. So your books must have a foreign key on the basis of your author ID. Okay. So it defines
Okay.
your foreign key property.
Okay.
Any doubt in this?
No doubt.
Okay. So should I assume that this topic is clear to you? Relationships.
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. You can look into this DB model builder class. How many built-in methods like has many with required as foreign key. It should have all other methods also. You should take a look on that. Okay.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
let me tell you about seeding. Okay. Okay. So the time is over. I can tell you about seeding, but it will take time. Okay. So that's all for today. Okay. And
Okay.
for that doubt, only your IIS is building the models, right? While you are running, your IIS is running, right?
Yeah.
So while creating the project, when we get to that window where we choose empty and MVC, right? There is one option that
Yeah.
configure HTTPS. Okay, and we have checked that one. So we
Okay.
have to uncheck that one while we are
Okay.
creating a new project. Okay, if we want to run it without IIS.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's all for today. So any doubt in any topic today?
Okay. So far, no doubt. I'll have a look into what you talked
Okay,
today.
okay, sure.